Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn about variables. I've created a file variables.go. You must be familiar with this package main and func main by now. Now to declare a variable we use the var keyword. Then I'll write the name of the variable, which is roll number. Then I'll write the type of a variable. Let's say int. Now I'll use camel casing here as I've shown you in my previous videos. This would be the declaration of a variable. Now to assign a value to it, I'll simply say roll number is equal to 20. To check if this value has been assigned, I'll use the fmt package and do a print statement. Println roll number. Save the file, open my command prompt and say go run variables.go. As you can see, 20 has been printed out over here. Now Go is a statically typed language, which means that the type of a variable has to be known at compile time. It could be simplified and I can say that once you assign a type int, firstly you have to assign some type or it will take the default type. If I had said simply that var, let me say first name is equal to ABC. Now this by default it will take the type string for first name, as you can see over here, var first name string. Let me just comment it out. Now I'm not doing that. I'm specifically saying that roll number is an int. Now if I do this and I assign 20, it will accept because 20 is an integer. But if I do roll number is equal to ABC, this will not be accepted because now roll number we know is an integer, but we are assigning a string value to it. Now if I run this, it will show me an error. I cannot use a string type where integer has been assigned. This is basically, you can imagine if you have a triangular shaped block, you cannot insert that block in a circular shaped hole. You need a triangular shaped hole for a triangular shaped block, and similarly for a circle you need a circular shaped block hole. So now even if I say roll number is 20.5, now this is a float value, so this should also not be allowed. So you'll get an error that you cannot assign a float to an integer. It will only accept integers. Now if I say that roll number is 30, after declaring it to, after firstly giving it the value 20, then I say that roll number is 30, the latest value will be assigned to the variable. Now if I save this and run this, I'll see that the roll number is 30. But I cannot do that with other data types. Like I cannot say it's ABC or it is true or false. It has to be an integer. You can use one var keyword to declare multiple variables. By using parenthesis, I can say first name, last name is equal to bunny, and I'll simply put a comma over here and say buns. So in this, the bunny will be assigned to my first name, which is, as you can see, it is already taking its string. Now buns will be assigned to my last name, which is taking string. Now if I put a comma and I say flag, and then I put a comma over here and I say false, now this is a boolean value, so flag would be bool, as you can see over here. Now there is a thing in Go that if you declare a variable, you have to use it. Now if I say fmt.println first name and flag, it will give me an error because I haven't used last name anywhere in my program. Now if I run this code, it will tell me that last name has been declared but not used. So this helps when my code is like, if you say if you have thousands of line of code, then these variables just take up space. If you're not using it, there could be some update where you might not use the variable in later stages. Go compiler will detect it that a variable is not being used, and it will automatically throw an error, so you can delete those variables. This helps Go to have good space consumption. Now if I say last name over here, our problem is automatically solved, and you can see all the values are printed over here. This will be all for this video. We'll talk more about variables in the next video. Thank you for watching.